A pivotal moment in New York State history. Governor Andrew Cuomo's fall from grace. Facing possible impeachment, the governor, with nearly a year and a half left in his third term, announced his resignation today. The 63-year-old framed the decision as what's best for New York. The resignation comes 1 week after the Attorney General's blistering report accusing him of sexual harassment. Governor Cuomo will officially leave office in 2 weeks, on August 24th. And that's the day the Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul will take over. She will make history, becoming the first woman to serve as governor of New York. We have a team of reporters covering every angle of this breaking news. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer, she has covered the Cuomo extensively, the administration, this one and his father's, and she's here right now with the developments today.
Well, Dana, there are probably a lot of reasons why Andrew Cuomo called it quits. Lawmakers deserted him. The calls for his resignation were pouring in. His top aides were fleeing. But it may have been his relationship with his 3 daughters that made him decide to vacate the office he has held so dear.
I have lived this experience with and through them. I have sat on the couch with them, hearing the ugly accusations for weeks. I have seen the look in their eyes and the expression on their faces, and it hurt.
There are few things more important to Andrew Cuomo than his 3 daughters, Cara, Mariah, and Michaela, and it may have been the pain he put them through that was the deciding factor in his decision to resign.
New York tough means New York loving, and I love New York, and I love you, and I think that given the circumstances, the best way I can help now is if I step aside.
After calling it quits from his New York office, the governor boarded a helicopter to go back to Albany, where he will spend the last 14 days of his term. With him were several top aides, including Melissa DeRosa, secretary to the governor, who handed in her resignation after pleading with the governor to do the same. She and others argued that the sexual harassment charges brought by Attorney General Tish James would make it impossible for him to help the state recover.
This situation, by its current trajectory, will cost taxpayers millions of dollars. It will brutalize people.
The scandal would also have brutalized him and his family, with women like Brittany Camiso, who said the governor groped her, filing a criminal complaint, and others like Lindsey Boylan, the governor's first accuser, vowing to seek civil damages.
In my mind, I've never crossed the line with anyone.
The governor insisted that there's a difference between alleged improper conduct and concluding sexual harassment.
This is not to say that there are not 11 women who I truly offended. There are. And for that, I deeply, deeply apologize.
He tried to cast his actions as that of an old-time politician caught up in a Me Too generation whose implications he didn't understand.
I have slipped and called people honey, sweetheart, and darling. I meant it to be endearing, but women found it dated and offensive. I said on national TV to a doctor wearing PPE and giving me a COVID nasal swab, "You make that gown look good." I was joking.
He also tried to explain the Attorney General's findings that he sexually harassed a married female state trooper assigned to his protective detail.
When I walk past them, I often will give them a grip of the arm, a pat on the face, a touch on the stomach, a slap on the back. It's my way of saying, I see you. I appreciate you.
The 56th governor of New York also made it clear he would have liked to fight it out.
But the political environment is too hot, and it is too reactionary for that now. And it is unfortunate.
It's unclear whether the governor's decision to quit will stop the calls for impeachment and the investigation. Sources tell me the Assembly Judicial Committee will meet on Monday to discuss next steps. There are still 4 DAs in the hunt, and the feds are still investigating nursing home deaths. Dana.
There's still a lot. The book as well. Marcia, talk about these 14 days specifically that the governor talked about. What's the significance of that?
Well, minutes ago, a spokesman for Governor Cuomo told me that because there are a lot of really important things that are going on, and he wants to ensure an orderly transition at a critical time where decisions still remain on COVID, the Delta variant, and other significant challenges facing the state. So he's going to stay on.
He's going to stay on. It'll be interesting to watch him. He even put out today, didn't he, the COVID report.
And you're going to see it for the next 14 days.
Okay, Marcia, thank you so much.